Alright, so this won't be the most interesting video ever, but figured I might as well record it anyway. So pretty much we are going to take this, rip it apart, see what we need to do, see what we don't need to do, and then pretty much clean it, get it ready for machining and stuff. Won't be that fun, but first, because I'm a masochist, let's rip this off and show this poor little 1/6 what we're gonna do to it. If you want to watch us lose power, because I had a loose wire underneath of the house. Alright, cake breaks. Lights are gone.
There goes.
When we pulled this motor, so we ended up pulling it off of a couple of lights and some dodgy extension cord work. Check out the last video. Hopefully the last video. I don't know anymore. Woohoo, look at that crack, dog. God damn. They tried to weld it back together. Obviously didn't work. 13 mil nuts on here? That's kind of what it's seeming like. That came out really nice. What is going on here, dog? What the? Yo, we heard you like exhaust gaskets, so we put an exhaust gasket on top of your exhaust gasket so you can seal up your exhaust with these exhaust gaskets. I forgot how big this turbo looks next to this tiny little D-Series. Got real close to the block there. You know, you can kind of see it. You have our beautiful, custom, very custom downpipe, and that has been confirmed that it clears an AC compressor. So, turbo car with AC. Didn't get the chance to install it because, let's actually get to ripping the actual thing down now. We're going to start by ripping the intake off so I can get the harness off it, because that simplifies everything quite a bit. That's a good way to break stuff. Look at all these cobwebs and shit. This thing's been sitting for a while. What did we forget? Oh, pesky little pressure sensor. Alright, well, I'll just break it in half then. How about that? And a little hose. Channel locks and old nail polish flavored gas. Alright, try now. Okay, that. Well, that harness is coming off separate. The classic one bolt in the distributor on. Strip a couple more things off, then we can actually get to the fun part. The old black box. This is your PCV system on a Honda. Isn't that wild? There's the fun stuff. At this point, this is probably cleaning this up for me. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. I think this might have gotten a rebuilt head. It's at least really clean. Alright, check it. So, if you look in there, super hard to see because I'm getting in the way. You can see the guides. They won't focus, but those are the guides. You want to see if any of those are dropped. The valves themselves actually look super clean. It's like that on every one of them. Wow, this is a horrible angle. The intakes are looking pretty nice. There's a little bit of bluing, which I'm not sure how I feel about, but we'll see when we get it apart. The exhaust looks about how I would expect. Again, super shitty camera work, but they're a lot dirtier. But I'll get you a better view of that in a little while. Alright, let's make this look a little bit more simple. It probably didn't work super well, but it also didn't go very well. Come on, little impact, come on. I didn't think this one through at all. tip this shit. You see this shit? God damn! I hate Honda kids, man. I really do. Oh, got a noise. Come on. I'm either bending a screwdriver or something's happening. Holy shit, man. But goddamn. Whew, that was definitely a little bit more of a workout than I intended. To say the least, the harmonic balancer definitely fought me. But quick tip, if you thread in some bolts and stick a big ass screwdriver or pry bar in there, you know, try to use one that doesn't flex a whole lot. I swear to God, I was literally jumping on that thing. Time this up, rip off the belt, and then we can actually start taking things apart and having a good time. Good time. Funny how tiny these belts are. Moment of truth. This is a pretty good way to know a motor's condition. It could be worse. Could be a lot better. The inside of the valve cover definitely doesn't look great. Gonna have to clean that up a little bit. That was kind of loose. Just out of curiosity. Okay, well that's a good start. Little baby breaker bar, you know. Let's see if I can break it loose with that. Well, I can, but it's got a decent amount of tightness to it. How cute and tiny these are. Look at the head bolt, dog. It's so small. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've worked on Hondas. Alright, before I pull the head off, I'm gonna do the most exciting thing ever and take out the spark plugs. That's not good. I don't like that one bit. Oh god. I really hope this cylinder just wasn't running right. This is not a good sign. Alright, it's loose and it squeaked. There might be a sliver of hope in there. Cylinder number 1. Not too bad. It's got an edge of K in it, so that's a plus. Threads look fine. That one came out smooth. Now let's look at the scary one. Number 3. Oh, thank God. Threads are okay. It was just rusty and gross. Guess it just sat for too long. Alright. Block looks alright. Definitely stock pistons. You can see down on that one. And there how it says P2P. Matches ECU code and shit like that. Definitely has had something done before. I don't know. This kind of looks machined to me. You can see the lines. But look at the head. We're just gonna... Hey, it's still got dowels. That one's just gonna come right out for me. Nice. Try to get this gasket off. Nice. That gasket, looks alright. I don't know if this is OEM or something else, but doesn't look too bad. Try to get this other dowel out real quick. Yeah, nice and easy. That looks like it's been machined before too, but it looks overall pretty clean. I cannot complain about that. Pulls off the chest for valve leakage and stuff like that, and we're good. Now we are left with this. This shouldn't take too long to rip apart, aside that I forgot to take off the rear main housing. So that'll be fun putting a wrench in there because I'm not lifting it back up on a stand and shit, so. I'm gonna get this everywhere. I can tell. That wasn't too bad. Could have been way worse. Look at how many oil pan bolts are missing. Let's see, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 out of 19 bolts. For Honda, I guess that could be worse. I'm just stoked we have the aluminum pan with a nice gasket on it. So these are even tight. Okay, of course, then I get one that's actually kind of tight. I guess I was a little quick to judge. Well, this doesn't look too bad. The nice part about a motor that hasn't ran in so long is that everything's kind of at the bottom. Not the cleanest pan ever, definitely not the dirtiest, but check out this sick ass gasket. Aside from a normal flat one, we like that. I'm definitely lucky I have small hands. You know what they say about small hands? We drive Hondas. There we go. Little tiny Honda rear main. I'm not even going to try to show you, but pickup looks pretty clean. Save this DEFCON later. Crank has a pretty small amount of wear. I still think we're going to get it machined just to be safe, but it's not looking too bad. Yeah, that's still pretty smooth, so I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. See what the bearings were. Not looking too shabby. Let's make sure they're standards. DA 95 198E. That doesn't really help me, but I'm going to assume that they are standard. Pop the pistons and rods. The crank still looks fine. Slide these out. So the cylinders, I mean, they don't look all that bad. I don't like some of the markings, especially the ones you can see right there. There's one kind of in the middle on this one. And all of them kind of have a little ridge, which honestly could probably be cleaned up with Scotch-Brite. But mainly because of the markings on cylinder 2 right here, I'm just going to bite the bullet and we're going to get it machined to 75.5 and buy those businesses at a standard. Costs more money, it's going to take longer, but I really don't want this shit to blow up again. Yeah, pretty much all that's left is some cleaning, and then after everything's back from machining and everything's nice and pretty, new gaskets, stuff like that, then we can assemble and start a break-in and shit like that. But that's, I guess, tearing down a D-Series and how to kind of destroy your garage. Not really, but I mean, put that somewhere so it doesn't get oil everywhere. But if you managed to make it through the whole video, I appreciate you. Most of my videos have a little bit more content than this. It's not just the same thing over and over, like, oh, let's turn a bolt. But it's something that needs to be done, and I figured I might as well record it. So definitely made it take longer, but hopefully that's worth it. So anyways, if you guys actually made it at the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You can check out socials, all of them. It's at all of them is at It's Gas Milk. No pressure either way. Appreciate you being here regardless, and we'll see you another time. Peace.